Aries, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your December 2024 mini tarot reading. I can't wait to do this. It's the end of the year. Happy holidays to you. I so appreciate you dropping by all these months and watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I couldn't do this without you. And I just thought for today, we're definitely going to do the love and money pull at the end. We'll see what's going on around you. But like I said, I really needed to tell you how much I appreciate you. And if you'd like to book a reading just about you, I did include my website down below, www.soulstarbliss.com. It is the only place you can book a reading with me. And make sure that you do it through there. And I'm wishing you happy holidays from my house to yours. Whatever holiday you call, you know, the holidays, we say Merry Christmas here, but blessings to you. And again, thank you for watching. So let's see what is coming up for Aries for December, I say 2024. Oh, it's the end of the year. I just am so, where did it go? Crazy, crazy, crazy. So let's see here. What is coming up for Aries? Oh my goodness. Those of you that have been single, it could be an interesting, I think something that has started in December could really grow into something, I don't want to say forever. Let's just say for a long time, because it will be different for different people. And says, you know, why am I single? What is going on here? Those of you that are worried about being single, actually embrace it, because you know, when you do make that commitment, it'll be, let it be for love. Let it be because it's supposed to be, or you feel fulfilled or whatever. Don't settle, because there is somebody for everyone. I truly believe that. You're going to have reasons to celebrate in that area. I think they start late December, and then you start the celebrating in January 2025. That sounds so weird too. But it says here too, improvement in flow of money and love. Okay, and that's so awesome, especially at this time of year. It's really good. But it says you've got a handle on your money and how you're handling it. I don't know if you're saving, doing retirement, whatever you're doing. It just says kudos to you, Aries, because it looks like most of you anyway have a real big handle on that. It says don't worry about what other people say right now, whether it be about love, where you live, how you work, what you're wearing. It says, you know, you travel to the beat of a different drum, because traditionally, I believe, or I feel anyway, the Aries I know are pioneers. They do things their own way a lot of times. And gosh, it's just impressive how interesting it gets. Even through the hard times where the tower comes, things didn't go the way they planned. They bounce back. I mean, amazing the energy that they have. And I know the Aries friends and family I have, ooh, they have a hot temper, but they're blessed because they seem to get over it or get past it rather quickly. I do feel like there's going to be more people around you this month that are going to help you. Maybe reconnecting with friends. Maybe it's just gathering with family. I'm not sure. But it just seems like there's a lot of joy here this month for you. And it's because of it has to do with other people gathering around you, with family, friends, whatever it is. And I also feel this could be a month where some of your wishes are granted or put into fruition. And it says Wheel of Fortune, things are definitely going to get better for you. Just because things didn't work out before, like this card, the 10 of Swords, how do I say this? I believe Spirit sometimes watches us do this because it's clearing the way for something better for us to come. And I don't mean to be so Pollyanna about it. I truly believe that things sometimes, everything happens for a reason. And it's really hard when it's something we don't want or it causes us pain. And then sure as heck, you know, 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 years, whatever, boy, am I glad that didn't work out. So those of you that are feeling alone, really, I don't think you're going to be alone. Let others in the best you can. Even if you've been hurt before, everybody's been hurt and it sucks, especially in this area here. And Aries, I think sometimes you put up this brave, bold corral around you, if you would. And it says, you know, be who you are. Be that wonderful person, that strong person that, you know, still can use help from someone once in a while. Your wants, wishes, and daydreams, it says, get them back. You know, some of you have been working really hard, maybe even working 2 jobs, I'm not sure. But planning. Get those plans started. You know, don't let another year pass without doing some of those goals you set. Or ideas of, especially travel. Those of you that want to travel, get it booked, do it. It says excuses be gone. No, you're a manifestor. Ask and then follow. Follow the way, because you're going to be shown if you want to move. Some of you may be wanting to move, buy your first house or buy a different house. I just feel like to talk about it, plan it this, in December. And I feel like 2025 for you is going to be really getting the things that you want. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's not being selfish. It's really making yourself first. You need to put yourself first in a lot of areas. And when you do that, it just seems like the decisions will be made easier. The money's going to flow better. Joy. I feel like there's a possibility, if you choose it, to be joyful and to be joyful around others. You have a lot of spirit help around you, and it says when we worry, and we all do, everybody does, but when we continually worry about something like being alone, guess what? We create more of it. Or we don't have enough money, we create more of it. So it kind of says, really, when we ask and have an attitude of gratitude and believe it's already here, guess what? It's definitely on the way. I keep hearing travel for you. Those of you that want to travel, make your plans. I feel like it could be a year. I guess I just said this somewhere else. It says that plans for travel made or talked about in December, planned and paid for and so on, you're going to do them. So don't talk about it, plan it. I mean, talk about it, then plan it. I said that backwards, I think. But it says here too, make sure some of the places you want to go. You know how like in a family, we all want to go, I don't know where you want to go, but then you really want to go somewhere else. Maybe you need to speak up a little bit and at least voice your opinion, because you have done what everybody else wants. And I just feel like it's really time for you to, in a way, put yourself first, or convince them that it's your turn to choose. It certainly is. But it says there is going to be gain in the midst of change. Things are going to go up and down. We're going to say, okay, we're going to do this. Boom, setback. That's okay. Work through that and then keep going forward. You are going to have enough money to do the things you want. And it says it's almost like a new beginning, a beginning of a journey, beginning of a family, beginning of a love. It just seems like things are going to be anew in 2025 for you. And I don't know why they're jumping to 2025, but really think about it as the year, closes out. Close out those sadness. Close out best you can, or let it go. Let it heal. And it says, I just feel like it's time for you to have what you want. And I'm smiling, so I feel like you're going to get what you deserve. I hate saying that when I'm not smiling, but I feel like it's going to be, you're going to feel like you're rewarded, like prayers are answered, that kind of thing. And it says here that the strength that you have is really amazing. You're a really strong person. And it says, your energy is just like fire sometimes. When you get excited about something, there's no stopping you. So don't forget about that. So we're going to do the love and money pull. Thank you again, Aries, for visiting with me every month. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I hope your holidays are filled with joy, peace, and love. So let me get these picked up. Oops, here we go. All right, so they're already shuffled, so we'll start with the love. We'll cut that. What is coming up for Aries in the love department for December 2024? Okay, I have the 8 of Cups, I have the Queen of Wands, and I have the Fool card. What I heard when I picked the Fool card up, it says, don't be afraid of being a fool. We've all been a fool at one time or another. It says if you're in a relationship and thinking about leaving, talk to your partner. Because if it's something that can be fixed or repaired or healed, you might be happier where you're at. If you're single and you're thinking, oh, I just can't say that hello to that person, or I can't say, can you introduce me to that person, because you're feeling like a fool? Yes, you can. So if you're single, kind of open your heart. I mean, you have to trust everybody. You don't have to go out with everybody, but it says do what you want. Put yourself first, and it could be a very interesting time for you. So let's do finances for our Aries friends. Again, for December 2024, and I'm reminding myself because I think I might have said December 2025 in one of the videos. So if I did, forgive me. So what is coming up in the finance area, the money area for our Aries friends for December? We have the Queen of Wands again. We have the 8 of Swords, and we have the Knight of Swords. I really got a good, whatever it is I do, I just thought, Okay, it says sometimes discussing money with family members, like with your mom or your brother or your sister, it can help. But it says if they're wanting to borrow money from you, if you borrow money in the month of December, you have to borrow it with the idea you may never get it back. If you can't do that, don't borrow it. But for you, it just seems like you have worked really diligently about improving your finances, and you're going to see how that's going to pay off. For whatever reason, I wanted to draw one more card, and it's the Four of Pentacles. So it says take care of your needs first. Again, if a family member or somebody wants to borrow money from you in the month of December, whether it be $1 or $100,000, if you borrow the money, you have to do it with the idea you may never get it back. And that's not for everybody. So I don't want to say don't borrow the money, but if you get the feeling you're not going to get it back, you're probably not. So attitude of gratitude I have for each and every one of you. Thank you so much, Aries, for dropping by, and I'll see you again next year.